Hi guys, it's Donna, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Today what I'm going to share with you guys is I'm going to make and can a cranberry salsa. Now I've already got my bell peppers minced up. I'm going to use 4 jalapenos that are finely chopped and 1 poblano finely chopped. And to this is going to be red onion and cranberries, which is the main event. So I hope you'll come along with me. Right now I'm getting everything prepared, and as that takes a little bit of a time, I'm going to get everything chopped up, and then I will be back and show you how I put it all together. So see you in a little bit. Hey guys, I'm back. And I've got, as you can see, I've got everything cut up and prepared. I have my jalapenos and my poblano in this dish. I have my red onion minced up, and as I said before, the bell pepper. And then I've got this huge bowl of cranberries that are ready to go. Now what I'm going to do is I have to combine everything into this pot, which I will go ahead and do, except for the cranberries. Now, you add those in after they've cooked for about 5 minutes. So I'm going to get my peppers in here. They smell wonderful. Since I've been doing a lot of canning recipes for salsa and pepper jellies, I've been eating a lot of this, and normally I've never done that. Okay, here goes the onion. Get all of that in there. Beautiful red onion. Bell pepper, add another little touch of color, although with cranberries I'm not sure how much color we're going to get except for the red, so we'll see. Take a look at that. Look at that mix. It's just absolutely stunning. I can't wait for it to get done and see how it tastes. Now to this I'm adding 1 tablespoon of the canning salt. Okay, not sure if I've got a tablespoon or not, but we'll find out. Okay, let's see here. I do, it's just getting it in the tablespoon. Yeah, sprinkle that on. Toss that. And I'm putting in 2 cups of pure cane sugar to that mix. Get that all stirred around. Now this is a canning recipe for this salsa, but I also have a recipe a dear friend gave me using basically the same ingredients, but you don't need to use as much, to make a fresh salsa out of it that you can have with one of your cheese platters, your meat platters, whatever. Okay, now to that I am adding 2 cups of pure apple cider vinegar, and we're going to add 2 cups of water. And that's 2 cups. Okay. Now it's ready to get on the stove and start cooking. And we'll see what happens with it. Cranberries are so prevalent right now that you can get them just about anywhere. And I loved it when I lived in Washington because we had a city, a little town near us that was near Grayland, or it was Grayland, excuse me. And they had cranberry bogs. And you could go in there at this time of year and buy anything you wanted that had to do with cranberries. I never cared for cranberries until I moved to Washington, and I was introduced to dried cranberries, the craisins. And I just absolutely love them. I love to use them in cakes and muffins. I love making like this salsa, pepper jellies, all kinds of different things with it. And I will be sharing another recipe on my next video that has to do with cranberries as a side dish that I call Cranberry Delight. Now in that, you use the fresh cranberries you get, and then you use coconut, nuts. You could use any kind of fruit in it that you want. I use pineapple, you can use grapes, just anything that you like to make it a fruity mix. And then the difference with it than other fruit salads is you don't use mayonnaise, you use, or whipped cream, you use sour cream. And I always use the Daisy sour cream. So I'll be showing you how to do that, and then I make my own marshmallow cream, which I add in with that. And it is a beautiful dish, beautiful side dish to have. And especially this time of year, a lot of people are cooking and making meals for family, and it's a great side dish. So this is starting to cook. I'm going to get it up to a boil and let it cook for 5 minutes, and then I will add the cranberries, and then we will let it cook for 20 minutes. Like I said, it takes, when you're canning different things, it can sometimes take quite a bit of little time. But if you've got the time, you just do it. And for those of us who are allergic to corn and its derivatives, this is a great way to prepare your food ahead for you and your family and not have to worry about going out and buying something that's full of corn derivatives. I prefer to do it. I've got my cupboard completely stocked with everything that I've canned that is corn-free. So we're going to let this cook for 5 minutes. Then I'm going to add the cranberries. And when it's done in 20 minutes after that, I'll be back so I can show you how I get it canned. So I'll see you soon. Okay guys, I'm back. Everything is ready to can. And I'm going to turn on my under cabinet light. And so if you see any waves of light coming down, it's from the light itself. It's an LED strip, and I haven't figured out why it started doing that, but that's why I haven't had it on during the video. But in order to see what I'm doing here, I'm going to turn it on so just kind of overlook the waves. Okay. All right, so I've got my dishcloth ready to wipe my rims. I've got my hot jars, and I'm going to start filling them. We got some beautiful salsa, and I'm not sure how many pints I'm going to get, but whatever I get, it'll be delicious. And there's one. Here we go with 2. I've actually got just a tiny bit chilling in the refrigerator so we can taste it on camera and see how it came out. I'm real big about that. I don't want to give you a recipe and then find out that it was horrible. So I always check and make sure that whatever it is I cook comes out well. Now we're doing 3 jars. Oh, I may get a 8 or 9 out of this. Okay. There's 3. I hope you can see them. They look beautiful. Just that beautiful red color. There's 4. And 5. Such a pretty color. And you actually can see the color of the bell peppers. I hope you can see that in there, plus the jalapenos and the poblanos. Oh, it just looks so delicious. Now you want to fill these jars just like I'm doing, and you want to leave at least an inch, of headspace. Now let me grab another jar. And I got a little bit too much in that one. So I'm going to take just a tiny bit out. A couple of spoonfuls. Okay. Get this jar filled. Basically, I think I'm only going to get 7 jars. The recipe says 6, but because I added a few more ingredients as far as the veggies, I pretty much, there you go, 7 beautiful jars, and they are just gorgeous. I got just a tiny bit in there. I'm going to put into a tiny little jar, and right now I'm going to take my little wooden wand here, and I'm going to start going through it to try to get out any air pockets. Very important to not have air bubbles. Sometimes I can so much that I just automatically do things, and when I'm videoing I don't say anything about it, or I forget to do it. So you have to overlook me for that. Now we're going to take this damp edge, and I'm going to grab the first lid out of the hot water, and you just want it hand tight. And I really hope you guys will try this. And as I said, I will include it down in the description as always. And I will add the recipe for the fresh salsa to just make for a party or a cheese and cracker dish, or even a deli meat dish, meat and cheese. So you guys will have to try it. And then just put a comment letting me know how yours came out. These are so gorgeous. And the thing about it is, this is salsa, but because we're using cranberries, it will thicken up almost like a jam, because cranberries have natural pectin, and they are just so good to use for these kind of things. That jar is really hot. Okay. Okay. One more jar. And I got just enough jars to put in my canner to get processed. Okay. I'm going to put that one on and do it hand tight. I'll get these into the water bath canner, and I will process them for 20 minutes because my altitude is 4,300 feet. For 1,000 feet and under, you process them for 10 minutes. So as soon as they get done and I pull them out, I will show you the end result, and then we'll do a taste test. See you in a little while. Okay guys, I'm back, and as you can see over here, I've got my canner off to the side, and I'll be pulling out the jars in just a couple of minutes. But before we do that, I wanted to show you the end product here. This is a little bit I had cooled down. This is all I got left out of that big pot. So I've got 7 beautiful jars in here, and then I've got a small one here that we're going to use just to eat now instead of having canned that. So now I'm going to try this, and we're going to see how it tastes. Get some cranberry and some of the peppers here. It is good. The cranberries are always tart, but it's so good. It's not syrupy, it's not sweet. It's got this beautiful tartness, and you get the taste of the peppers. And you can do the peppers however you want. I basically took out most of the seeds so they wouldn't be too hot. But if you like it hot, just cut those ends off, dice it up, and put all of it into the salsa as you cook it, and it'll give it a lot more heat. But this here is just, oh, it's almost Pucker Powers tart, but it's good, and I think you'll all like it because with the cheese and the crackers and even the deli meats, it'll take some of that tartness out, and it'll give those items the exact thing they need to make it worth eating. So let's pull these jars up out of here. And I am going to get them out. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? You can see all the beautiful peppers in that salsa. And it's just going to be so delicious when it's finally set and we open it up and eat it. So I'll get all 7 out of here. Whoops. Don't want to do that. Okay guys, there's the last jar, and I will leave them sit there to cool for 24 hours and to seal. And then once they're done, then I will mark them with a label and put them away with the rest of the stuff. So guys, try this recipe, and as I said, you can add whatever hot peppers you want to it, as many as you want, and get the spiciness you would like. Now the fresh recipe that I'm going to give you, it includes a little bit of red pepper flakes. So you could actually even do that in this one if you like your salsas really hot. So until next time guys, keep washing your hands, take care of yourselves, and be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you would like notification of new videos, please be sure and hit the bell. So until next time guys, we'll see you soon.